Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to yet another pick a card reading here on the channel. And if you're new, hi, my name is Adi. Today, in particular, today's reading is all about you and your soulmate's life together. So we're going to unfold your story from start to end. So we're going to kind of pick up, though, from when you meet them. So if you haven't watched that video yet, go ahead and check it out. It's how and when you meet your soulmate. We're going to kind of pick up from there and move forward. So this won't really show how you meet them. This is just going to be about your life. If you're also curious on who they are, like their personality, what they look like, all of that kind of energy, I also have a video out for that. And I just recorded yesterday your sex life with your soulmate. So all four of these videos should be up. I am planning on putting them up at the same time. So go and check out all of those videos as well, just to get a huge, complete reading. And I'm a very in-depth, lengthy reader. So get your coffee, get your tea, get your drink, get your snacks, because this is probably going to be a pretty long, in-depth one as well. But before we move forward, into the card selection, I do want to express my gratitude. I want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed. I want to say that I love all of my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and joining the fam. The channel is growing. The views are going up. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with all of the comments. I'm not used to having these many comments to respond to, but I do plan to respond to all of you guys. I've been liking and hearting. I've been reading them all, okay, as they come in. But I am a mama of two. I do run goodritualshop.com. So I'm very busy, but I am going to make a day. My weekend starts tomorrow. So I'm going to just communicate with you guys all over the weekend. But I just want to say thank you, you guys. I'm now monetizing my videos, and that's all because of you guys watching them. And I'm so grateful for everyone that watches the videos. I'm so thankful. Okay, so let's move forward. We have 3 readings today, and I will put them up. We're gonna be doing pick an intention oil today. So I have these intention oils. I'll put the picture up so you guys can see. So the first reading, we have a Creative Genius Intention Oil. Of course, this oil is made to help you tap into your creative energy, to give inspo. It's great to dab yourself, anoint yourself with this oil when you're working on a creative project, making music, making art, anything creative, really. Okay. And then we have our second reading, reading number 2, with this Boss Up oil. This oil is when you are trying to boss up, you know, in your career, in your business, really anything. It's kind of like a level up oil. It's designed for career, but you can literally use this for anything that you're trying to level up on, just to feel like a boss, but it is to level up in career. Our third reading is our love oil, which is our dream lover oil. And you can find all of these oils on my shop, goodritualshop.com. And so this dream lover oil is, of course, kind of like the energy that we've been tapping in lately. All these videos that I've been doing, it's to kind of attract your ideal lover, okay? Or any type of love. You can also anoint yourself with this before love making. You can anoint yourself when you're trying to go out into the world, going out with your friends, and you want to attract your lover, or to heal as well. I think this would be a great oil to help heal relationships. So yeah, those are our 3 readings. Go ahead, I'll give you a few moments to zone in on your intention oil, and I will see you at, oh my God, these intros kill me. They literally kill me. Okay, like when I talk about messing up all the time, I'm talking about these intros, because I don't mess up during the readings. I don't record multiple readings because I'm messing up. It's these intros. I'm just not good with Just pick your oil, okay? And I'll see you at the reading. Love you guys. Okay, hello, number 1. We're gonna dive in. I really wish that I could be listening to music right now. I don't know, I just want to be just like, I want some music playing. I do pay for like a music service for my, my intro music. I feel like music is like really, a lot of you guys might be like into making music, or your soulmate is, okay? So you guys probably need this oil, because I feel like this energy of like wanting to listen to music and just vibe out and get like, it just inspires the mood, so I feel just, you guys are the ones that have picked this creative genius oil. And I'm about to anoint myself with my dream lover oil. And I did want to say to all of the pilots, because I didn't say it in the intro, that I do offer 2 different sizes of oils, a small and a large. All right, let me tap into this energy. I got my incense. I got my incense going. I like to create the vibe. Anoint myself. Oh my God, that smells amazing. Okay, so you guys are the ones that have picked the creative. Let me put these jars over to the side because they like carry the energy of the person. Let's see. All right, you guys have picked this one, creative genius. So I feel like I said, I feel like your soulmate, you guys might make music together. Okay. Yeah, I'm really feeling like power couple. And if not music, also when I was like really zoning, because I like to connect before I get on camera, because I know I'm already lengthy, anything to kind of make these videos a little bit shorter. I feel like you and your soulmate are going to be like very creative with each other. I'm also hearing like when you're with your soulmate, you guys might decide to create like a YouTube channel, or like make little videos about your guys' love. I was really feeling that too, but I feel like you guys are going to be really creative with your life. What is the energy? I feel like you guys might have a business together. I really feel like this pile might be making a lot of money with their soulmate. Like you guys are going to be also like business partners of some sort. Okay, like maybe you guys make a YouTube channel and it just like kind of blows up and you guys begin to make money off of that, kind of like showcasing your love. But you guys do it in a very creative way that's interesting. And I also just feel like you guys are both very creative. You guys are always doing projects together, painting together, even if it's like, oh, let's paint our house. You guys are really like collaborative with each other about your guys' life and what you guys do. I see a lot of people dressing up for holidays. Like, you know how me and my family do this, like me and my sister and my kids. It's like our kids. She has helped me raise them. So it's like, I'm seeing like a family get dressed up for the holidays. Like they wear matching clothes for the holidays, or, you guys do really cute things. I'm seeing like family pictures and stuff like that. You guys are really creative with the way you guys project yourself to the world, the way how you showcase yourself to the world. And also just behind the scenes, you guys really take like building a life together very seriously, very collaborative. So it's like, okay, you guys buy a house. Well, how do we want the house to look? And the decorating process is really like a collaborative process, okay, thing for you guys. So that's the energy that's coming off of this creative genius. You guys are just like kind of like, I'm seeing like a mastermind power couple kind of energy with this pile, where you guys are kind of like connected at the hip, doing everything together. You guys are just like, yeah, and we have the first card that came out is Union. So Union is going to be like a big thing in your relationship. It's like you guys together. It's almost like, those relationships. And I was in a relationship like that before, where it's like, I used to date this guy named John throughout high school. He was like my high school sweetheart. I swear I thought I was going to marry him and have his babies and all that. And everybody just saw us as like 80 and John, like for years, you know? And it was a big like surprise probably to everybody when we really like actually didn't, like when I got pregnant, you know, with another man's baby, you know. It was like, wow, you know, he was even like, wow. So it was just like, there's this energy of like you guys being like this power couple. You guys are kind of like one person kind of energy. And that's how people are going to see you. That's how you guys view yourself. It's a very like, we also have transparency energy here. So I feel like you guys are like, this is the energy that I was feeling. Like you guys are just like completely transparent, completely comfortable with each other. And it's a very at ease kind of feeling. We also have 7th chakra. So this really shows me that you guys are really like divinely guided to each other, and you guys connect on like higher levels. And we see this in the creative genius oil that you guys picked, because I feel like both of your guys' purposes are meant to be like in the limelight. You guys are meant to be out in the public, and you guys are meant to like help people in some type of way. Your guys' careers could be very different, but they mesh very well, or your guys' personalities and the way that you guys express each other, the way you guys are, match very well. I just feel like with this crown chakra, I feel like you guys were very divinely guided to each other. And your guides work together. So your individual path really, like the way you meet your soulmate, and the way your guys' life kind of unfolds, it has a lot to do about your guys' individual path together, kind of like merging, like what you do, your purpose is what I'm feeling. I'm also feeling like you guys operate on like really higher levels. You guys have had many past lives with each other. Oh, and I also wanted to ask every pile if you guys are interested in like this higher vibrational energy of the soulmate energy, like past lives and what's happening in the 5D between you guys and all of that, or just maybe not your soulmate, but different relationships that you guys are in. Let me know. And also, are you guys interested in another 18 plus, the first time with your soulmate, like the first sexy with your soulmate? Let me know if you guys are interested in that. Okay, but moving along, I just feel like this really, like you guys, the energy that I'm feeling, I don't believe in twin flames. I believe that you guys are, like when you're speaking about a twin flame, your twin flame is yourself. It's when you guys are, when we are both activated, like both of our masculine and our feminine energies are balanced and activated and in a healthy state, and we're aligned with purpose. We're, you know, that's what I feel like when your two halves come together within you. And then I feel like when this type of energy that we feel, that the, you know, the spiritual community talks about twin flames, I feel like they're talking about, you know, when both people are balanced in their masculine and feminine energies, they're aligned with their purpose, and then they're together. So it has that kind of twin flame energy. And also like your individual path being important, like your guys' individual paths are meant to merge and be like, you see how my fingers are? Like your individual paths are meant to be like parallel. You guys are meant to be going down these paths together. That's just how it's coming out. It's getting meta. All right, so let's move along. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of like transparency, very honest. It's just, you guys have this power couple. Like you guys are meant to be together. And like literally this is probably somebody that you've married several times in past lives. Like this isn't the first time that you guys have done this before. And you know, like I've been mentioning in all these soulmate readings, is that your soulmate, we have, what I believe is that, you know, I don't believe in twin flames, but I heavily believe in a soul family and soul contracts, and soulmates. And so we have soulmates that are here with us 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, to a lifetime, you know? And so the energy that we've been tapping in for these past readings is the ones that are meant for like a lifetime, so to speak. and like marriage, someone that you're going to be married to for a very long time. And so I just feel like there's this twin flame kind of energy with you guys. But, you know, let's look into your guys' energies here with these cards. Okay. I think I want to pull a little bit more from this deck too. Just to see the kind of story before we get into our tarot, so I can pick up on it. I think I'll do 4. Okay, it says ask for help. Yeah, okay, so picking up from when you guys have met, I can already see that both of you guys were in kind of difficult situations. There's this mirroring kind of energy that I'm feeling. You guys are both, we're in both like a difficult situation, healing, needing help, helping yourself. I feel this really like this energy of, again, we see this masculine and feminine kind of energies. You guys are balancing each other, like your individual self out. So while you guys are apart, before you meet, that's what I'm really feeling. And they're kind of showing me when you guys meet with these cards. Oh man, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. So I feel like you guys were both in very difficult situations beforehand, like dealing with trauma, dealing with healing from past relationships, past trauma, childhood issues, just healing. It was a very difficult time where you felt like you needed to be alone, you needed to be in solitude, and also just be around people that could help you and support you. That's what I'm really feeling. And I feel like right when you come out of these energies, or you could be still in them, this is when you meet this person, or one of you guys are kind of still in this energy when you meet. And it doesn't take a long time until you guys like, or what I want to say is that it does take a while for you guys to get to a point of like dating and courting each other. That's what I'm really feeling. So it takes a bit of time. And then we have the physical touch is important. So I feel like there's a long period of time before you guys actually meet. So this doesn't mean that from this point forward, it's going to be a really long time. Go and watch How and When You Meet Them. That will tell you. What I'm saying is that I feel like most of your dating experiences, it wasn't with them. So this is really a group that is not with their soulmate right now, or it was, you know, you've been with them already for a long time, you know, and this is just your guys' story. There was a long period of time of you dating and being emotionally disappointed and just kind of being misguided. You know, lack of direction in life, just even your individual life. And then eventually you guys meet. And I feel that when you guys actually begin to fall in love after you guys meet, and then you begin to fall in love, there's like this really strong physical attraction. There's lots of sex, there's lots of dating, and just there's lots of like public affection, public display of affection in the relationship. And it's like there's this need and desire to just be on each other constantly and be around each other constantly. With this, I felt like there's this energy of being connected at the hip, and I'm really seeing it just completely like it's just you guys are inseparable, you know. And it's not like, I feel like it's because you've been alone for a long time, healing, just not even on past relationships, but just your childhood trauma. Both you and your soulmate are people that want to heal emotionally, spiritually. And there's just like, there's a lot of sex. There's a lot of showing public. Like I said, you guys are probably going to create some type of YouTube with each other, right? Showcasing your guys' love, because you guys just are so in love. This is someone that is like, you guys fall so deeply into love, and I think both of you guys want to express that out to the world, and you've always wanted to express it. So I feel like some of you guys are going to be creating YouTube channels, or just being very affectionate in public, or showing it on Instagram. That's really what I'm feeling. Instagram and YouTube and all these other platforms, you guys are going to be like plastering your love all over these platforms and just showing it, and very like a lot of touching, a lot of kissing, a lot of sex, you know, a lot of crazy sex. So go ahead and look at that video that I have up, your sex life with your soulmate, because this is not going to get into any of the sexy. But if it does come up, then I'll say it like I am. Like, it's just, there's a lot, you know. And it's really interesting. And one of the how and when you meet your soulmate, there was one of the readings, they were in a garden, you know. And do you see this? They're in a garden, like there was like a wedding setting. So check out that video as well as how and when you meet them, because that's coming up. Wow. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of physicalness, a lot of sex, a lot of like surface level kind of energy in your guys' connection. And then it just gets a little bit deeper. It's like you guys begin to realize like what this really is. This is like a spiritual contract. This is my person. It's almost like you guys both realize that. And again, like, do you see this? Oh my God. Let me tell you, I'm getting message. Do you see how the women, both of these women in these cards are kind of like above the man? So there's this energy of like, if you are a feminine, your man or your masculine is going to be really like putting you up on a pedestal. This is the person that's really going to be wanting to show you off, and like they just like almost worship you. There's this energy, and it's not the fact that you don't either, but I'm just getting I'm getting that energy of like this person being really obsessed and like in a good way, like worshiping and honoring his woman. But there's this energy of like living together. So I feel like before you guys even get married, I think this is kind of non-traditional. Like before you guys get married, you guys are probably going to live together for a while. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. And it's just like you guys are closer now and you're getting to know each other. And I feel like it says here, this relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Like, what did I say? There's like, you guys are doing different things. And this is why Spirit always tries to get me to get meta, because that's how I am. Okay. I know these love readings are really popular, but I'm a very in-depth, metaphysical, deep, let's travel into the 5D and the 6D and see what's up there. Okay. And the childhood trauma and all of that. I'm that kind of reader. Okay. So I just see that there's this energy here that you guys have been together before this lifetime. And it's like almost like, because you guys are closer now, you guys are probably living together. I'm seeing somebody buy property or buy a house together. Like, this is not like, oh, let's get an apartment. You guys meet each other, you guys fall in love. There's all this like dating and sex, and like really hot sex too. Okay. Like passion between you guys, a lot of like just displaying your love to the public, and then saying, well, you know what, this is how we really feel about each other. Let's make the decision to actually like get a house. Okay, that's really what I'm feeling. Like, let's go buy land, let's buy a house. This is like something that you guys share. You're not signing a lease, you're signing a mortgage, you're buying land of some sort. That's really what I'm feeling. And then you guys are kind of living this already married kind of life. So this might be for, you know, some of the people out there that don't really agree with the traditional way of getting married. I'm kind of like that. Like, I don't feel like I need to go to the government to, you know, be in union with someone. So I kind of feel like, even so, you guys might. We'll see. We're going to go deeper into the tarot. But I don't really see a wedding just yet. But I haven't looked at this last card. But I feel like you guys are just living with each other. And you see them walking. Like, I feel like the feminine in this group has, like, I want to say trust issues with men or with masculines. And, uh-oh. My light is so sensitive. I cannot touch it without it going off. Hold on, you guys. And then that's the orangey one that I don't like. There we go. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Can't touch that cord. All right. Yeah, you guys are just like walking, and there's like another person behind these two people walking their dogs or their lions. It actually looks like big cats. Oh, and what I was saying is that the feminine has trust issues. You know, they have kind of like some trust issues, and the masculine kind of understands that. And I think that's why you always see the woman up top, because she's dealt with people that have always put her, like, didn't put her on a pedestal, didn't honor her, didn't see how much of a value she is to them in their life and their connection. And so there's this kind of like a really, really, really long period of putting somebody on a pedestal because they understand that they need to be, ooh, goosebumps. And so there's just like a lot of honoring, and then buying property together, and just kind of like living life together, and just knowing that this is my person. I'm sold kind of energy. Like, I'm going to live the rest of my life with this person. And so we're going to buy land. We're going to build a house. We're going to buy a house. We're going to just like go full-fledged and become really one where we're living together. Okay. And then this last card, it says, get to know each other. And do you see now that the masculine, they're kind of equal, but he's also a little bit higher than the woman's head, but there's kind of like equal now, you know? I don't know. And do you see this? The woman is down below. So I feel like there's this energy of you guys not being honored, especially the woman or the feminine in this relationship, not being honored, not being respected, just being used and not really aligned. You know, she wasn't with her soulmate. Wasn't with respectable people, though. That's really what I'm seeing. People that just like really took her for granted, or took them for granted. And she had to heal from that. It took a long time. And even if this is you and you're a man that I'm talking about, where you were just not respected, and like your woman, or, you know, your other feminine just didn't really value or see the value in you. I see that too. Okay. But now they're equal. And so now it's like, I just feel like this is a connection, like the transparency that came out, right? Throughout your whole connection, you guys are going to just continue to get to know each other. There's this energy of like changing, and knowing that, you know, there's phases to you guys, to yourselves, and you guys are just going with the flow of each other, learning each other. There's a lot of change that happens individually, and it's like continuously getting to know each other. So always going on dates. I want to go into the tarot now. Okay. So that's really interesting. So I see that you guys go through a really long kind of like, but it doesn't feel long. It just feels great. You know, that like there's a really long period of, oh my God, there's this long period of dating and just being crazy about each other, like being lovebirds is the kind of energy that I'm feeling. And then realizing that there's this, you know, there's this deeper connection, like, wow, you're my person. Like, I want to marry you. See? I'm also hearing blended family. Wow. Okay, so we have the sun, and this is just like really clarifying everything that I'm seeing. I feel like there's this ecstasy that happens when you guys begin to date, and you guys are just out in the sun. Everybody sees it. You know, this is a connection that isn't, there's no insecurities with this person. That's really what I'm feeling here. Everything is out in the open. And also we have the moon here too. So I feel like you guys are very comfortable with expressing your fears to this person. Both of you guys are each other's confidant. You know, that's what I'm feeling with that moon card. We also have this Ace of Swords, and this is just this light bulb going off. Clarity, having true clarity, that I think a lot of you guys have trust issues, and it's going to take you a while to, it's like you feel it, you feel really good I'm not feeling any kind of negative energy with your guys' story. I feel like it's just like you guys have went through a lot of pain in past relationships and disappointments, and just realizing that this is not my person I thought they were. Like that's what I had to go through with John. He will forever be my friend because we were together for so long, and he will forever be like a cool guy, like a friend, but I realized, and I'm sure he realized too, like we're just not, it was like that disappointment of falling in love with someone, or trying to fall in love with somebody, because I've had that too, and just realizing like, wow, it's really not them, and now it took a while for you guys to kind of get comfortable with each other and through dating. And it's like this person was continuously proving to you over and over that they're not going to do what the last person did, that you can trust them. And so that is showing up in a lot of dating, just being with each other, and then making this big decision, right? Where we see it here in the Wheel of Fortune and the 10. It's like, okay, we're going to make this risky, because again, it's like both of you guys could be in this energy of like having trust issues. I'm seeing it mostly as a fear, as an anxiety kind of thing. It's not something that there's like a lot of arguments about, because I see a lot of dating and touching and kissing and fucking, and I see a lot of that. But it's like, okay, I have clarity that this is my person. Like I have the evidence. I'm clear. This is clear. I'm ready to jump and leap, and you guys go into a more, I want to say not more committed, because I feel very like from the get-go, you guys kind of know, but it's like you're unsure. And you guys kind of fall, once you reach this point of clarity, you kind of fall into like just marriage life. Like you guys could be a blended family. You guys could have more children with each other, or begin to have children, get pregnant and have children. There's some type of big decision here concerning like the family life and the physical life, like getting a home, sharing things together. This is 10 of Pentacles, so this is like you guys are going to have it all, honestly. You guys are going to have the house that you want, that you've always dreamt of. That's really what I want to say with your soulmate. You're going to have that physical life, the car, that relationship that you've always dreamed. You're going to have that with your soulmate. And you guys make this decision to get like a home, get land, get married, have children together. It's like a big decision. And it's really a wish fulfillment. I think there comes a time, and it's like, do you see how these people are kind of old? You guys are going to grow old with this person. And I'm getting chills this whole time. The last, I think, two readings that I did, I was getting chills in all of these readings. It's so weird. I don't do that unless I'm in like a client reading. But it's probably because I'm just like, I don't know. I'm focusing more on my YouTube channel right now. But I just feel like it's a wish fulfillment. A lot of you masculines are going to be just so at peace. Same goes for the feminine. I feel like it's going to take her some time to be like, oh, is this really the one? Like, is this really the one? Do I really, like, I don't know. Like, I've been here before, because I feel like a lot of you guys have been deeply in love, and then it went sour. This is not what's going to happen here with this connection. And you are literally going to grow old with this person. This is a person where you're going to have grandbabies running around. Like, I feel like these are the grandbabies running around on your guys' land, or in the backyard, in your home. Like, this is, you're going to have, like, the family tree is going to grow with this person. And I just feel like these people just continue to get to know each other. They have accepted that people change, and it's like people change, and I feel like a lot of people couldn't take your change, or people weren't willing to change your past relationships. You and your soulmate continue to change throughout life, and it's like a wish fulfillment. There's no fears here. It's just, do you see how at ease this King of Pentacles is? And he's in his library. Like, I feel like you guys are going to make a lot of money with each other, honestly. I really feel like rich vibes from this pile. I want to do these cards, but they're crazy. I want to do these cards. But I also want to do charms. Okay. See, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, there's going to be like a lot of planning. This is really showing me like the decision. I feel like you guys are going to have a great dating experience with this person. Lots of dates, lots of just like being around friends. Again, they're saying lots of fucking. It's going to be great sex with this person. Wow. And you guys are just continually just figuring each other out the whole entire relationship. You guys are, I'm hearing, because they're, you know, like I said, I'm a meta human. They're saying like, you know, you guys are now traveling through different timelines with each other. It's like your guys' timelines were meant to merge together. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to use this one. I really want to see what are the types of things that you guys do together? You guys take your health very seriously. I do want to say that because we have hydrate. So I feel like and images of like just cooking and drinking water, making smoothies and going on runs and doing yoga together. Like that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling with you guys. We also have clear your energy. So this is a very spiritual connection. I feel like you guys, like with the 7th chakra, I feel like you guys are like a spiritual couple. I feel like you guys are doing yoga, saging the house. You know, you guys are like doing couple meditations together. You guys are taking, like, you guys really take care of your aura. And I feel like this is why the dating experience is going to feel so good between you guys, because you guys both take care of your energy. And then when you guys are together, it's just like, you get, you know, because our energetic fields, when you become close, like everybody in my house, I'm connected to right now, even though most of my family is downstairs. I'm connected to my neighbor too. Our heartbeat beats out like a certain radius, okay, of distance, and we're in connection with each other. So I'm really feeling that kind of vibe where like you guys are really tapped into each other and like understanding each other. Like I feel like I need to do a metaphysical kind of reading to go dive deeper, because it's lengthy when I go there. Okay. And we also have, like, again, your ancestors, you guys, your ancestors are really guiding you towards this person. Okay. They're in cahoots. They're ancestors, because you guys that's going to be your ancestors too. You know, their ancestors are going to be your ancestors too, because there is going to be a child that comes from this, or like a blended family that comes from this. And so I feel like you guys are the ones, you guys are very deep into your spirituality. You guys honor the ancestors. There's going to be a lot of memories. We also have read. So you guys are going to be reading together, reading lots of books, sharing ideas. You guys might even write a book together. That's what I'm also hearing. But I'm seeing couples in bed or in the morning drinking coffee in the kitchen, and you know, you're reading and you guys are both reading. Somebody's reading a newspaper or like some type of magazine or something. You guys are going to be cooking a lot of treats. I see a woman like baking in a kitchen, and she's like, again, she's making cookies. Oh, she's making her muffins again. And you know, your soulmate or you just love it. You just love it. Again, we have abundance planning. So you guys are going to be sharing money. You guys are going to be making money together in your life. And yeah, that's really interesting. What did I say? What did I say? Look at the bottom of the deck. Nourish your temple. You guys really care about your bodies. You know, you guys care. You guys eat good food. You take care of your physical vessel, and you take care of the energetic energy too. Like, and you guys are going to be buying a house. You guys are going to be making a lot of money and sharing money with this person. This could be your business partner as well. Okay. We also have dance. So I really see this in the dating phase and in the older phase. Like I'm seeing like an old couple dancing too, like in their kitchen or like in the dining room, and there's like family in the living room. You know, it's like some holiday and they're just dancing, and then the children, like your children and your grandchildren kind of like look over to you and like, oh my God, look at mom and dad. They're just, dancing away. There's still these lovebirds. Like, you guys are, and I'm getting goosebumps. Like, you guys are gonna be so in love, even into your old, if you watch those clips of like the old men talking about their wife, and it's just like the sweetest kind of thing. I'm also getting this clip of this in my head. I'm getting this clip of this video that I saw on Instagram of these two old people. They're older age people, and they were in the shower, and he was just washing her hair, and they're just like cleaning each other. Like, it's just like this sweet energy. But I'm also seeing like in the dating phase, you guys are going to be like dancing, even if it's just like you're at home. I'm seeing someone like pouring some whiskey, and they got like a record going on. Oh my God. They got a record going on, and they're just like dancing, and they get sexy, right? They get all sultry, and they're like dancing with the whiskey, and their man is like behind them. And I'm seeing like somebody smoking too. So somebody could be a smoker. Your soulmate could be a smoker. But you guys are just dancing. There's like this just free, carefree, confident, but not like, you just feel free. It's like a confident feeling that feels free. You feel open because you're just transparent, Wow, that's really beautiful. See, connect with your womb. You guys are going to be growing a baby. Some of you females out here are going to be having a baby with your soulmate. Okay, this is the person that you're going to have children with, or another child with. And yeah, you guys are going to be pregnant by this person. We also have look to the stars. And so I really feel like this is like destiny. I feel like a lot of you guys should check into your birth charts and to see, like, I don't know, I'm just being told to be check into your birth chart to see, or get a book something with an astrologer, that will kind of indicate, something about your soulmate, meeting them, or pregnancy, something like that. Okay. We also have spend time with friends. So I feel like you and your soulmate are going to be just spending time with friends. This is definitely going to be a friend. Like this, you're going to be like, that's my best friend, like that kind of energy with your soulmate. But I also just see that you guys have a lot of people around you too, like a lot of family, a lot of friends that just love and that are happy that you guys found each other. That kind of energy. Let's get into our charms. Okay. To find out more energy about your guys' life. Again, look, we got the bookworm book here. So you guys are both bookworms. You guys are going to be heavily into books. I also feel like this is indicating that your guys' stories, like you're going to create a whole new story for yourself with your soulmate, but your guys' stories are going to mirror each other, and they were meant to merge. And like, I keep saying that. So it's just like, I feel like you guys are meant to do something big in the world, whether that's like birthing a child. Wow. I feel like birthing a child that is going to go on and do something in the world. I'm hearing that, and I'm getting chills. I'm also feeling like you guys are meant to do something together career-wise that is about helping people or changing people's minds. That kind of energy that I'm feeling. But also, I just see a lot of calm energy, like in bed reading a book, in the kitchen reading a book while you're sipping your coffee, or you guys are just have your reading time during the day. You guys are book nerds like me. Do you guys see all my books back there? We have that toilet paper TP pen that is indicating to me that you guys are going to be just so transparent. So usually I don't really get that with that pen, but you guys are going to be like, a lot of this imagery has been coming up with the soulmates, like where you guys are going to just be peeing, and if you have to pee, or if they're in the shower and you got to take a poop, like you're in there, like you don't care. Like there's just it happens. There's this energy of being really comfortable. Like I'm just also hearing Drake, him saying like, when you got no makeup on and you're just in sweatpants, like that's when you're the beautifulest, like there's this kind of energy of just like being raw and just open with your soulmate, and they just find you completely beautiful. You're like, and you find them to be completely beautiful. Okay, so we have black cat energy. I feel like you guys are both, I want to say witches, magicians, practitioners, alchemists, people that work with the energies of the universe. Like that they intentionally do that, like what I do, you know, and with my business and stuff. So I feel a lot of that energy of like coming together and be like, okay, let's manifest our house. Let's manifest our home. Let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, we're going to make $1 million together. So let's like get our energy right, you know, like that kind of energy I'm feeling. So that's really cool. I feel like with this pen, I feel like you guys are going to be planning a lot of dates with each other, like going out to dinner, planning stuff, date night kind of energy throughout your whole entire relationship. Um, more book energy, read more though. So I feel like there's this energy of wanting to educate yourself. So I feel like with your soulmate, you guys are going to be educating yourself with them on many different topics. You guys are just studiers, you're researchers, you're wanting to level up in life. That's really what I'm feeling here with this pin, with the rainbow pin here. You guys want to know more about life, okay? And you guys just read. You guys read a lot of self-help books, you know, and you guys discuss them with each other, which is awesome. I'm getting my words out for you guys. We also have this Alice in Wonderland pin. I feel like you're going to be going on a wild adventure. Like that's really what I felt from this card here. Like you go on, and look at these people dancing right here. You guys go on an adventure, you know, with each other. Like it's wild. It's like, I feel like you guys are going to manifest a lot with your guys' self-expression, like together, like a lot of money. I feel like you guys are going to manifest a lot of money, which is going to lead to manifesting a lot of other physical things. I feel like you guys are going to be using your imagination to do this. I feel like you guys are just going to have this wild adventure, like with your soulmate, like traveling, you know. We also have this pin. So this is indicating to me, like we've been hearing a lot, and now Spirit's like, shut up. Look, let's get real. Okay, not that we haven't been, but there are going to be challenges in your relationship with your soulmate, of course. But this being like, you see, it's a mountain with flags. That is indicating that you guys are going to conquer these challenges and overcome them. That's really what that pin means to me whenever it comes out, is that you guys are going to conquer them and overcome them. And it's just going to make you guys stronger. I think it has something to do with like getting to know each other, you know, continuing to change, you know. We also have beware, for I am fearless. Oh, it's like this woman, what I'm hearing with that, the challenge is that it's like the feminine is going to be, and the thing is, it's her. It's the feminine energy or somebody in the connection that has trust issues. It's like, because the Spirit is really wanting you to know that there's not going to be any cheating. There's not going to be any kind of a physical abuse, emotional, mental abuse. There's not going to be any disrespect. Like, I think you're going to like get to a point when that Ace of Swords energy, Wheel of Fortune kind of energy, when you have to make that choice, like maybe this person proposed to you. I feel like you're going to be like, yeah, I don't have anything, like I'm trying to find something not to do this. Like this woman or feminine energy, or it could possibly be the male energy too. Somebody in the connection has trust issues, and it's going to be a challenge for them. And it's a trust issues of wondering, it's not even like trust, like it's like, does this person really love me? Are they really my soulmate? Is this really going to be forever? You know, that kind of energy. And so I feel like this is going to be a challenge for this person. But this person, ooh, because Spirit is really wanting you to know that there's not a lot of bad energy. I feel like you guys are about to, like, when you meet your soulmate, the pain is over. This person is not going to hurt you. You know, not to say that you guys won't fight or anything like that. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But this person's going to ride the wave for you. They know that you've been hurt. They've had similar situations to yours. But maybe they've healed, or they're just confident. You know, they just know that this is my person, and I know why she's like that, or I know why he's like that. So I'm going to just ride the wave for her. She'll believe me. She'll understand, like that kind of energy. Okay, so we have this heart pin as well, and it says, because there's a lot of heart energy, your heart chakra is about to open up when you meet both of you guys. His heart chakras are healing right now at the moment, mostly for the ones that have not met your soulmate yet. Beware, for I am fearless, therefore I am powerful. So you guys, I feel like your soulmate is going to be kind of intense, or you might be a little bit intense, or the energy that you guys come together is intense and it's powerful. There's this fearless kind of energy, like, you know, we can do anything. Like, we're this power couple and we're just so in love with each other right from the get-go, right? And you guys just go on this adventure of stepping into your power and like manifesting whatever you guys want with each other. We also have the fishbowl. So there's not going to be a lot of privacy between you guys. You're going to be very comfortable just being with each other. We also have the Drake pen. And that's the thing. I feel like this person kind of doubts, like, oh yeah, this person's going to like pass on me eventually. But really, they're passing on a lot of people because they see that you are the one that they want. Or you're going to see that no, I want this person. You know, that's kind of what I'm feeling with this energy. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like, you know, they don't want anybody but you, and you might kind of doubt that at first in the beginning. And that's why, but it's not even really talked about. It's not like you guys have issues. It's not even like it's unspoken. It's like your partner knows from getting to know each other and discussing things that they know that you have trust issues because you've been abused, you've been hurt, you've been misused, you've been taken advantage of. And so it's going to take you some time to really know that, you know, that this person, that you're ready to really give your all and be like, okay, yeah, let's buy land. Yeah, let's buy a house. Yeah, I'll marry you, you know, like, because you want to be sure. You're not trying to get into something and put energy into it again. So that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling, but it's like an unspoken kind of energy. Okay, so we have the word clean. So I feel like you guys are going to be very animate on cleaning your house. And I feel like once you get into this relationship with this person, it's like a clean slate. Spirit is saying to me, it's a clean slate. It's like, it's a brand new canvas. It's almost like you guys are completely healed. And yeah, there are those trust issues, but that's just an old program running because there's a new program being installed. That's what I'm hearing. You know, I feel like, yeah, there's trust issues, those, you know, those evil thoughts, you know, that kind of interrupt and tell you, well, you don't deserve this, or this isn't the real thing, you know, that's an old program. But now you're running on a new system and there's a new program being installed and you're learning it. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. We have the word learn, like you're learning. Like, I feel like all of the relationships that you were in the past were like teaching you what love wasn't. And this connection between you and your soulmate throughout your whole life, all the things that you guys are going to do with each other, especially in the dating phase, you're going to be learning what love really is. And then when that Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles kind of energy enters, where you're like, oh, let me make a choice. I have clarity. I'm about to go on to a new cycle. You're going to be like, yeah, I love this person and I know they love me. Like, it's almost like you're searching for searching for something, an excuse to not get married to this person or go to the next level with this person. Oh, and as I'm talking, look at the word that I'm holding, love. And I was just talking about learning love. Like, you're going to learn what true romantic love with a partner is. I feel like even you didn't have an example as a child, especially the feminine energy. She did not have a example as a child of what love is between man and woman, or just partners, you know, in that way. Okay, I have the word ocean. It's going to be deep as the ocean, and you guys are just going to have so much to do and explore about each other. Like, when you get old, you're going to be like, wow, like, I still don't even know everything about this dude, you know, like, but in a good way, because this person is just like, you know, you guys continue to change. And I'm seeing that one clip on Instagram where Will Smith is talking to somebody, like an old couple, about him and Jada, and they're like, how long have you been together? And they're like, oh, 15 years. And they're like, you don't know that man. You know, like, it's that energy, you know, you guys are just deep and you guys are going to be exploring each other. We have phone. I feel like you guys are going to be just always communicating on the phone when you guys are apart with each other throughout your whole connection, and relationship. I feel like this is a pile that Spirit is telling me like you guys are going to be meeting your soulmate very soon. So I feel like you guys are in the mix of healing and understanding this kind of energy that I'm talking about, the trust issues and healing from disappointment in relationships. You guys are the pile that is going to meet your, you know, your soulmate soon. Okay. We also have tell, and I just feel like you guys are going to want to tell the world about your guys' love. And there's going to be so much things to tell your soulmate, you know. We also have them, the word them. So I feel like a lot of people are going to be talking about them. Like, oh, do you see them over there? Do you know them? You know, let me tell you what they did. You know, like, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of people in your business, but like in a good way. And there's going to be a lot of envious people about you too, once you go and share and tell the world about you and your person. We also have lazy, and I just feel like you guys are going to be really lazy together. You're going to be exploring the world and going on adventures and going on dates and going out with friends and stuff, but you guys just love to be super freaking lazy together. I feel like I'm seeing two people kind of like gaming together and just laying in bed and like binging movies and TV shows. And then we have live. I just feel like it's going to be really easy for you guys to live. I feel like in most of your relationships, you guys have felt very constricted and didn't feel like you could really express yourself or be like yourself. Like you couldn't be lazy. You couldn't, or you would feel embarrassed. We have this embarrassed. You guys are not going to be embarrassed with this person about anything. I feel like you guys are, it's just going to be really easy for you guys to live and be in your own energy with that person. They're going to love it. And we also have tough. So I feel like there is going to be some tough things for you individually to get over. I don't really feel like there's going to be a lot of tough things for you guys to overcome, like big things that, you know, I don't feel that kind of energy. I feel like it's an individual kind of energy that I'm feeling that might be a little bit tough concerning your soulmate. But that is your reading number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you excited to meet your soulmate? Let me know down below how you felt about this video, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace. Okay. Hello, number 2. Welcome to your reading. You guys are the one. Oh, wait, hold on. You guys are the one that has picked the Boss Up oil. 2 different sizes. Wanted to share that too. All of the piles. I have 2 different sizes in shop, so a small and a large. I'm about to anoint myself with this Dream Lover oil so I can get into the energy of you and your soulmate's life. But going off of this bottle that you guys have picked, okay, going off of this bottle, I really feel like you and your soulmate, I'm hearing 3 things, okay? You guys are going to help each other, kind of like there's going to be something in career that you guys do together, or you guys are going to be, when you meet them, you're going to both be like bosses in whatever you do. I'm also hearing like your person might be a boss. One of you guys are a boss, and I don't know. That's going to be something. We'll see. I feel like I'm feeling mixed energies about like that one person being at a highest status. So your soulmate might be like at a high status. I'm really seeing like a performer of some sort, or somebody that just makes a lot of money and you're able to like not work, or it's like a problem for one of the people that are not on that status. That's like something that I'm coming up with, coming to mind. But let's just see. Let's tap into the energy, Boss Up energy. Okay. 4 things came out. We have transparency. So I feel like you guys are going to be very transparent with each other. Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of already seeing the energy unfold before I even pull the cards that are meant to tell me the story. The story is like coming to the forefront very quickly. So there's like this transparency kind of energy that is going to go throughout your whole connection. You guys are going to be very comfortable. This came out for pile number 1 as well, as just being very transparent, honest, truthful, a higher vibrational state of being, where you just have a lot of clarity about how this person feels about you. I'm like, with pile number 1, there was a lot of trust issues kind of energy. I'm not feeling that for you guys. But if there is somebody that, there's this energy, okay. So what I'm feeling is that there's some type of transparency kind of energy, that there's like a contract or like some type of an agreement, because one of you is like in the limelight of some sort, or that travels, or they travel, or they're in the limelight, they're a performer, they're in some type of industry, like they're in the movie industry, they're like an actor, or like they're in the music industry of that sort, and so they're not around a lot. So I feel like there's this energy of like having clarity and just being honest with the things that they do with other people. So this is like a connection that I feel like, this is the pile that, and I'm being truthful, I'm telling you guys, your soulmate is not the same, not perfect. And this is not about explaining like this fantasy perfect story. That's not how anybody's life goes. That's not how the universe works. Yes, we can live in love and abundance and peace. But you guys are going to go through your challenges just like any other relationship, all because they're your soulmate and you're going to be married to this person. Like, that's the energy that I'm tapping into for all of these readings, are people that you're going. So I see a little bit of tension in the beginning of your connection. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm being real, because I'm a real reader. I don't read fantasy, just sexual fantasies. Check out that reading. But I'm going to give it to you real. Okay. So there's just a little bit of tension, a little bit of conflict in the beginning of your guys' connection, because this person, we also have forgiveness here. So I feel like there's this energy of like having a contract, an agreement, and having clarity and insight on what happens when you guys are not together. And so that can go in many different ways. You guys could come to an agreement where it works for the both of you guys, or that that's what I'm kind of feeling. I feel like you guys come to an agreement of what works for both of you guys. And it doesn't even mean like, oh, you're just going to allow this person, and see, I'm getting this energy of like not owning someone, that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling, like not owning somebody, right? There's a lot of that kind of energy that can really shift like the mindset of love and being in a relationship. Like, our partners are not ours. Like, we might feel that way. So there's a little bit of possessiveness that I can feel, mostly from the feminine energy in this pile, where she's gonna have to let go of, or they are gonna have to let go of, that unwanted feelings and emotions. They're gonna have to let go of that in order to like make the relationship work. So this is like, I feel like there's a lot of, let's just get into it, Spirit. We also have this authentic kind of energy. So I feel like there's this energy of like, I feel like this is the pile where you guys are going to be kind of like, there's going to be issues in the beginning. I'm feeling like it's a beginning phase, but it's going to make your relationship more honest. You're going to get to a point where you guys can be more honest and be more clear, and then having to let go of what happened between you guys. I'm also getting the note that this is somebody that you already know, that you guys could be already together, or you guys are parted right now because of some energy like this. Some energy of like not being in the relation, had to step out because somebody was being unfaithful, and that was not a part of the agreement. And I'm also hearing like, and they're bringing it up to me. Like, there's this, how do I want to say this? Okay, so somebody, I'm not saying this is your soulmate, but I feel like it's about the agreement that you guys have. Some of you guys would be perfectly okay with this person having another person and being, I'm okay. If you're away and you want to be with somebody, I'm perfectly okay with that. But I just want to know, we need to be on the same page, that kind of energy, because when I was with my father's, with my children's father, we had this conversation. I wanted another boyfriend. I was like, hey, I was clear with him. I was honest. I was transparent. I was like, let's have this conversation, because I feel like it was for the wrong reasons. For me, because the reason why I wanted another boyfriend was because I wasn't completely happy with everything. But it also had me learn that one person is not they're not meant to fulfill your needs. You are, And so that was one thing that I learned on, like, well, I can't have this person just like, I can't put that responsibility on them, But also, I also believe that one person in some cases, can't fulfill everything that you want and desire in that connection. And I wanted to have another boyfriend, and I was really clear. I didn't go out and cheat on him. I didn't go out and get in another, relationship. I asked him, let's have this conversation, in that conversation, he made it very clear. He didn't really give me a no. He didn't say like he wasn't down for it, but it was the way that he talked about it. It was really clear that he wasn't really for it. It was something that was going to bother him, and it was going to be something that he wasn't really down for, and so I kept it 100. I wasn't going to do it, and then he goes and steps out of the relationships and cheats, and it's just like, it's like, we need to have an agreement of what's going to happen between us. We don't want any kind of like dishonesty happening here, or doing things where the other person is unaware of what you're doing with your body that you share with me, So it's like that kind of energy. It's about being on the same page. I know maybe some of you guys don't want to hear about it, and I feel like those are the people that have already had an issue with your soulmate. Like, you already know your soulmate. You've already been in a connection, and that it involved cheating. It involved like dishonesty. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's telling me that with this forgiveness card. I feel like you guys are going to be coming into a phase with your soulmate of like being more authentic. So sorry. Okay. Cut off. There's this energy of, things being brought to the surface, a reconnection kind of energy. And then we have balance, things becoming more balanced, more in being more supported in this connection. So I want to pull from this to kind of get more clarity on your guys' story. Okay. But I feel like I'm talking to people that have already known their soulmate. They've already met them. They've been in a relationship with them, and had some difficulties in the beginning of your guys' story. So I am interested in knowing. Let's get the deets. Let's get the tea, Okay. But yeah, somebody stepped out. And I just feel like it's going to transform into something that is more real and upfront, and that is more supportive, more in balance with each other. Okay, this is the difficult pile that it started out difficult. They had some difficulties. Oh my God, that dream lover smells so good. Okay, there's a lot of healing in this pile. Makes a difference. All right, let's look at these cards. Hold on. Yeah. Oh my God. So if somebody is, hold on. I really feel like a big, strong energy of like that you guys already met somehow, right? And you guys dated, And then you guys had this issue of like not being completely honest with each other, somebody not being honest, not being upfront, not being on the same page, that kind of energy. And then something had to end, you know? Love makes a difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So I feel like something happened, and now I really feel like somebody says there's an apology that happens. There's going to be an apology that comes forth. Somebody has been doing a lot of reflection in this connection. Your soulmate has, or you have. Whoever who stepped out and was dishonest and wasn't violated the agreement, violated the relationship. Somebody was in the dark about something and it ended. There was a separation period with you and your soulmate. That's what I'm feeling. And then there's this energy of like, it says, receive love and appreciation. Receiving something loving from others is a way of showing love. And I really see this as an apology. Like, there's been a lot of reflection. Your soulmate has been away reflecting on something. And you have been healing. I feel like you have been healing. You're in a whole different place in this experience that you had. I think a lot of you guys are going to be kind of surprised, or a lot of you guys are going to be like, really? Those are the ones that haven't done all of the forgiving kind of energy that I am picking up. So there's this energy of needing to tap into forgiveness in order for this to be reignited and to go forward. Because the thing is, though, yes, there is a violation of the relationship. There's a violation of trust. There's a violation of like, hey, that wasn't what we agreed that was going to happen. You know, like, why are you doing this kind of energy? But the thing is that you don't own anybody. Your soulmate doesn't, we can have these possessive feelings and feel like these people, but we don't own anything here. You know, we don't own their bodies. They have the choice to do things. It's natural to be attracted to other people and to want to experience other people, but you got to be on the same page. You know, it might not be a thing that lasts forever, but it's not something, it's, you know, I feel like it's natural for us humans to feel attracted to other people. That's something that we can't help. Now, we're talking about self-control. It doesn't mean that we have to, like, we can't control our sexual urges. That's not what I'm saying here. But I'm saying that somebody wanted to be with multiple people and was leaving somebody in the dark about that, wasn't honest, wasn't true, wasn't, you know, wasn't clear that that's what they wanted. And it ended. And so there's a bit of a forgiveness that has to happen, and there's going to be an apology that helps you tap in to forgiveness. So even if you haven't received and you're kind of struggling with the situation that I'm talking about right now, this apology is going to help you tap into this forgiveness. Let me tell you, and that's when it starts popping off. This person knows what they did. They know what they lost, or not in a sense of loss, because they knew what they let go of, or there's like this energy of like losing or letting go, but I feel like I don't want to say that because you guys, this is destined. I feel like this energy is destined. You're meant to get back together and continue on. Okay, let me get to the good stuff, okay? Because the apology comes through. I'm really feeling like some type of apology comes through for your pile number 2. And I feel like during this separation, you guys are bossing up. And it's almost like, oh my God. And this is what I'm feeling, okay? There's this energy of you guys both bossing up, or somebody bossing up, you bossing up. And when I mean that, I'm like, you're in your career. You're focusing on what you want to create in the world. You're focusing on your elevation, leveling up, okay? And this is what's happening. This person is watching you, okay? They are watching you. And I feel like they're going through like a reflection period. Like, God, I did this. I had that. Like, they miss you a lot. They're thinking about the memories too. There's this energy of like being separated and like thinking about the memories, and then reaching out and saying like, you know what, I'm so sorry that I was stupid, or I'm sorry I wasn't honest. I wasn't clear with how I needed things to be in the moment. I'm sorry for leaving you in the dark. And it's like actually what you really needed, and that was needed for the connection. That was appropriate for the connection. Okay. And it says here, love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So I feel like this kind of reunites this energy of love between you guys, this apology. It starts off really slow, and I see this like they're on a boat. So again, I feel like once this apology comes in, there's this energy of like going on this adventure again with this person. And this woman, she kind of looks terrified. I'm gonna be honest. I was about to say I'm not gonna be honest. There's this like lying kind of energy in this pile. This lady kind of looks a little bit like hesitant of going on this journey with this dude. He looks happy though. He was like, yeah, I'm going on my adventure. Like, because I feel like this person reflected a lot, and then there's a lot of healing for one of you guys in the connection. Okay. This person is ready to show you though. There's this energy of like going back on an adventure, a different voyage. You guys are traveling to a different place in the connection, and beginning to create memories with each other. Doing things very slowly though. And there's this energy of wanting to show off. Okay, so I feel like this person is definitely going to show you that they've changed. And it's going to take a while. I feel like it's going to take a while to feel like things are real and that you can trust again. Okay, we also have true love. I feel like there is going to be this time after like kind of dating. I think this is the dating phase. It's like, okay, we're going to date again. We're going to do this again. And you guys are both different people. I feel like when you guys were together in the past, you guys were different people. But now you are beginning to get to know each other and falling in love. I think last time that you were in love with each other, there was different people in the connection and the focus was different. The direction of focus was different, and you guys weren't able to really fall in love, even though if it felt that way. You know, you can't confuse passion with love. And you can't skip the like phase too. So I feel like during this dating phase, this is like really getting to know each other and then beginning to fall in love with your guys' energy. Okay. This person is really gonna show you. They really want to show you, like show off how much they care about you. So I really feel like this person is going to be very vocal because they know that that's what you need. That's the validation that this person needs in the connection. You know, they need to see that it's real. They need to see that you're real and that you're truthful. That kind of energy. And then I feel do something for someone else. Give attention to somebody else, or not to somebody else. See, there's a lot of this energy of like, you know, not trusting the connection. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Okay. Okay. Well, with this card, I'm really feeling like something happens in the connection, a scary kind of thing. And I'm going to pull cards. I'm going to pull cards right now to really tap into that energy. I feel like somebody is going to need somebody's help. Either it's a financial type of situation, a physical, like something happens to somebody's physical. Oh, it's like they're showing me like someone getting sick. I'm also saw someone that got in some type of accident. I'm not going to say as far as like a car accident, but somebody like fell and broke their leg, or they got sick. And I'm kind of seeing like, what's his name? It's like the basketball player and his wife. Their little baby is called Junie. I'm telling you guys, when I am like, I can never remember people's names. Iman, okay, and his wife, okay. Tiana, right? Okay. So their baby, they had a baby, right? But they talked about their dating phase. And they kind of started in this way. There was a lot of playerish kind of energy. She didn't trust him in the beginning, right? But there was this moment where this person needed her because he was sick or he broke his leg or something, and he was like on the couch. So she came over and she was like cooking for him and like helping him. I'm feeling that kind of energy, but it's like a incident tower kind of incident that you don't necessarily want to happen. And that's really, I want to tap into this. So they're really highlighting this area, this time. But I want to see the life progress. So something happens, and then it's like this person knows, like, wow, this is my person. You know, it's that kind of energy. Like this person, it's like a balance. It brings things into balance, into perspective between you and this person, and really into theirs, okay, or into yours. Something happens to the physical body, mostly, where they're getting it sick, or something financially can happen, or a death could happen. That's what I'm saying. Like, not your soulmate or anything, but you, but a death in the family, and they literally need help emotionally too. Okay. And that's really what I'm getting. There's some type of change, some type of ending of a new life, whether it just starts with them hurting themselves and you come in to help them, and then it just starts this new life between you guys, or there's some type of death. There's some type of like deep transformation happening in the psyche that reflects out into the physical, and they need emotional help no matter what. You know, it's like they need some type of emotional stability, and they're leaning on you, or you're leaning on them. And then, yeah, you know, things begin to get a lot like, so there's a long period of dating with you and your soulmate. I want to see if there's any marriage. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. With this Six of Swords, like the relationship begins to transform and transition is what I want to say. Transition into a more peaceful, calm kind of, because I feel like the anxiety, there's something that shifts. There's something that shifts. And it's seen in the way somebody, like their behavior, like something happens to them, you come in and you help them, and they just change because they're like, this is my person for real. Like, yeah, I've been trying to show her or show them, or show him that I really love him, but now it's just like, this is it. And so their behavior changes. Okay. So I'm getting a very drawn out kind of story. We have the Sun, and so somebody is in deep thought about the future because they feel elated, like them having this epiphany, I want to really say. It sets them on fire. Okay. And so somebody does something out of character. It looks like that. Like they do something out of character. It's like, what? So I'm really seeing this as a proposal. That's what I'm really feeling. Like this person thinks really hard about the future and who they want to spend it with. And I was getting like really like, and I bring up Iman, right? Like there's this energy of somebody being like really wealthy or like high status, and they have a lot of people around them. And so it's almost like they decide like, yeah, this is my person. Like, like this is the only person that was there for me. This person wouldn't be there for me. So it's like that kind of energy. That's what I'm feeling. And so I really see that they make a decision of marriage. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Like, I feel like you guys struggle a lot in the beginning, but this person might have trust issues. That's why they're just like, hey, I don't know if I really want to settle down with this person. I don't know if they're worth it. You know, I'm not ready. You know, that kind of energy. The Hierophant, the World. Oh, wait, no, that's the Empress. Somebody might get pregnant. There might be that too. Or they're like, hey, I want to have children with this person. Okay, this was not the World. This is actually the Empress card. But we have the Hierophant. So this really shoots to being like, that is my woman. I want her to be my wife. I'm going to marry her. This looks like a proposal to me with the Two of Wands, the Empress and the Hierophant. Somebody proposes after this. Okay, let's get into the life, Spirit. Let me see. I want to look into more energy. Oh my God. See, this person starts to change and they start to realize like, if I don't do something, I'm going. So they might even try to get you pregnant. That might be one way because they don't want to get married, or they get you pregnant and then then you guys get married. That's the kind of energy that they're scared of losing you with this 5 of Earths. So somebody is really scared, and so they want to protect the future. They want to secure the future with this 2 of Wands, this 5 of Earth, Pentacles. And it's, oh my God, do you see that this person is, you do something that shows to them that I can't lose this. I cannot lose this. I cannot. You know, and you guys kind of have a rocky beginning, I'm feeling, but there's this energy of like not wanting to lose it. We also have this comment card, and on the bottom right there it says sign of fate. Okay, so they're having a sign of fate. You will have a sign of fate, and then like they don't want to let you go. There's a possessive energy. Then it's like, I think you guys will be pretty surprised by their behavior. It starts, you know, changing. And it's like this person, again, we have the 6 of Air. This person knows that they're like a beast. Like your soulmate knows that they're like a beast. They look so calm and they're just like, yeah, this is who I am. And I haven't been the best. You know, there's this kind of energy of like they start, their identity begins to change. So I'm really tapping in hard. I want to see more of what happens between you guys after this. Okay, so does somebody accept? See, oh, hold on. Again, there's another voyage. That is, okay. See, that's what I was feeling. You guys go through a lot of phases in your life. I feel like this person proposed. This is the story. Let me tell you. Somebody proposes and somebody is scared. They're like, you're either going to jump in completely with this person, or somebody's going to be like, why are you trying to marry me? Like, you know, like it's going to be odd that their behavior changes. We have the Hanged Man energy. And so somebody kind of like, you know, waits on it and then proposes, or waits on it and then says, okay, yeah, we'll get married. But there's like a pause before actually saying yes, or actually getting the ring and doing the damn thing. And I'm also hearing like, if you put this person on pause, they're going to try to get you pregnant because they're like, nah, this is my wife. Like, it's that energy. They're scared, you know, and so they'll try to get you pregnant. That's really what I'm feeling. And, you know, and then you're like, okay, I guess we can get married. I want to get married before I get big, you know, or after I give birth. So there's like that energy of like putting something on pause and then maybe getting pregnant. And they're trying to get you pregnant. They're like, well, I want a baby. Will you at least give me a baby? Like, you know, I'm hearing that. And then it's just like you guys go on this. There's a lot of traveling. That's really what it is. There's a lot of traveling in this pile. A lot of traveling. Okay. We have the Sun energy. Hold on. This person is in the limelight. I'm hearing rumors, but it's gonna be okay. I want to pull other cards, not this one. I feel like this person is in the limelight. You guys have children. You do get married, but I see a lot of traveling. Like you're going to be traveling the world with this person. I see, and it says here on this Sun card, intensity, passion, fearless, initiative. So I feel like after you get pregnant, or there's a baby that is involved with this connection, or getting married, there's like your emotions are going to be set, and you're going to be in a state of everybody that has, like, mostly people that have picked this pile, they're with somebody that is popular of some, like, in some way. They're popular. Just know that there's going to be a lot of people that are trying to start conflict. I feel like there's a lot of conflict in this connection now. After you get married, after you get pregnant, there's a lot of conflict in this connection with the 5 of Wands here. Like I heard rumors, like there's going to be rumors, people, because usually the 5 of Wands is people like saying their opinions, people not seeing eye to eye. So there's like a lot of rumors going around, a lot of like haters, I feel like too. About this energy, 3 of Cups. So, but I feel like this person, there's going to be some type of either agreement of how things go in your connection, and that's your relationship, that's your connection, you know, and it's nobody else's. But I feel like a lot of people in your business, so this person could be famous and there's like a lot of rumors, but I really feel like this is somebody closing themselves off from the world, and just having clarity about their own situation. I see a lot of travel, a lot of traveling the world and experiencing things with your soulmate. Okay, but this your soulmate, or you're very popular, high status for sure. I'm getting really strong energy for that. Let's see some of the things that you do with your soulmate. We have spend time with friends. I feel like you're gonna have, like, even in the beginning phases, you were always hanging out with this person and their friends. I'm seeing people at a studio or like at an event, or just being around their friends. There's going to be a lot of times where you and your soulmate just hang out with friends. Okay. We also have look to the stars. So I feel like you guys are going to be hanging out a lot at night, and just enjoying each other at night, like with the stars, like outside, I want to say, by water, either if that's like by a pool or by like a beach or some sort. We also have look for the fairies. There's this energy too with the fairies at night. Like, you're going to be with this person a lot during the night, and I think they're going to be like, they're going to propose to you at night. That's really what I'm feeling. And with this, where was it? Nourish your temple, fairies. Oh, what I wanted to say is, like, this person, there's going to be like a very magical time in your life. And then this person, like a magical kind of energy between you and this person where you're like, they apologize. And then you guys have this magical kind of experience going on adventures of dating each other and knowing each other again. And it's just like, kind of like, you kind of have this fun, but there's this element of fantasy. Like, you don't know if this is going to like really like continue and be forever. There's just always like this unknown kind of energy with this pile. And then this, you know, they hurt themselves, or they need your assistance, they need your guidance, they need your support. We also have nourish your temple. So I'm seeing a lot of couples like working out together, going to the gym. I feel like you guys are going to be working out a lot together and getting your body right and tight. We have music. I feel like this person is probably in the music industry. I feel like I don't really get the vibe like I felt in pile number 1, that you guys could be they could be making music together, pile 1 and their soulmate. But I really feel like your person is like in some type of industry where they're famous of some sort. Okay, and I'm really getting big vibes with that. Okay, we have use your hands. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be with your soulmate creating things, like creating a home is really what I'm feeling. And also just, I feel like this person makes me feel like they're alone. You know, I feel like you might be alone, and like there's going to be periods where you are alone, but do you see how content and happy she is? I feel like your soulmate is going to be taking care of you, and you're going to have things to do. I feel like this is going to change you, on how you feel about your soulmate on the lines of codependency. Yeah, that's really what I'm feeling. I feel like I feel like Spirit is showing me all these little bits, but it's a long time. I definitely feel like you're going to be involved with this person like until your old age. And there's going to be a lot of lessons and phases with this Hierophant where you're learning a lot about life. A lot about your own individual self through being with your soulmate. And part of it is being alone. We also have connect with crystals. So I feel like you and your, I'm really seeing diamonds. I feel like you and your soulmate will be like, you guys will collect jewelry, or have a lot of jewelry. You guys might have a lot of crystals or do crystal work. We also have energy work. So I'm also seeing like you guys taking time. I feel like the way that you guys do energy work, because I'm seeing a lot of travel, I feel like you're going to be traveling around with your soulmate. And like the way energy work is like releasing energy, healing, That's what happens in energy work. It can also be about generating a certain energy within yourself in order to attract more of that energy into your life. But mostly the energy work that you see healers do is like cleansing energy, removing energy, releasing energy. Okay. And I feel like you guys are going to do a lot of that with your travel and being in like these really beautiful places with your soulmate. That's really all that I'm really picking up. And it's like you're traveling with them, they're doing work in a way in somewhere, and you're alone sometimes in these places or with friends, but you're not really with them because they're working, and you're just like enjoying yourself. And it's a way of like clearing energy, like being able to experience different environments. And then I feel like you're going to have a really big house with this person, and just, there's going to be times where they're away. I feel like this person is not going to be always there because of what they do for work. It's really what I'm feeling. And I'm thinking about the readings that I did with who your soulmate is. There's a pile in there where there's somebody that is away, they're away. But then they make up when they come back and they spend time with their family. Okay. Let's look at our pens and see what comes out, our little charms. Okay, see, this is the energy. We have our little fry, and it says fries before guys. So there's this energy in the beginning where you're just like fries before guys, and it's like you rather go out with your girls and eat or do something that is comforting to you than to spend time with this person because you just don't trust them right now. And this is what happens. The way that you act literally removes the bullshit from the situation. And I see it a lot in the beginning phase where they're like, oh, I gotta say sorry, like this is my girl, like I want to experience her again, or I want to experience him again, and I don't go and say sorry because I know I did this person wrong. And that is kind of like removing but when they get hurt or they need your support and you come in, it like removes it. And you do that because you honestly love this person and you care for them. Forget the love, you care. You generally care for someone, and that's what really love is. It might not be in love, and that's not what I'm feeling, but I'm just saying love is really genuinely caring for someone's well-being, and that's what switches this whole energy. It removes all the bullshit from this energy. See, and here we go. We got fresh boy tears. This is the energy that you were in, and then it's like, I gotta go back home. This person considers you home, okay? Wherever you are, it's like when they return to the hotel room, it's like you're home. This is my ET pen where he's like, ET, go home. And then he has to like take ET home with his bike. He's trying to take him home. But this person, they just see you as their home. You're like their best friend, and so they have to get to you. We also have this heart pen here. You see, it has a light switch on it. And so there's a lot of feelings, and this person's had their feelings shut off for a long time, and they're in the process of getting it switched back on. And like they have like this thing where they can turn off their feelings and kind of disconnect. And that's how it was in the beginning. But something happens where it gets turned back on. Especially it stays on. The light is on, the heart light, the heart chakra stays on and open. Once they shift and they see like, wow, this person is my stability. They're my home. They're my comfort. They genuinely care about me. There's that kind of energy. Then we have this here. This person is extremely tired. They work a lot, and they're tired a lot. Okay. And it's almost like also what I'm feeling in the beginning phase, like during the separation, it's like, it's dying, and they realize that, and they're like, oh no, I gotta recharge, I can't lose this person. They always have this energy of like not wanting to lose you, and so they're like hurrying up to the outlet to plug it in before it completely dies. And that's them coming in and apologizing and saying, hey, let me take you want to hang out, let's just hang out. Not even like, oh, let me take you out, let's go on a date. No, let's just hang out. Like, I want to say sorry, I want to speak to you. or something like that. Or they might ask, let's hang out, and then you go out and then they apologize. Okay? Oh my God. It's all about you. It's this record that says all about you. So it's like, I feel like they've always been all about you. We would go and watch the I want to make an in-depth reading about maybe the soulmates trauma to kind of understand why they are the way they are, because the Who, it does tap into a little bit of that, but we go into their personality, their looks, what they do for a career, blah, 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 you know. But I just feel like this person has, you know, they can turn off their heart because something happened to them, and they kind of have this wrong idea about love, you know, people giving them attention. And it's like, you know, in that music video, Tupac's music video, All About You, is like all these girls around. It's about sex, you know, that song. And so I just really feel like your person just sees like they're going to be all about you, like completely all in once they hurt themselves. And it's like they needed that because they're like, dang, all these other people, they would never do this. They wouldn't come to my aid, you know, not even my boys, not even my girls couldn't even be here, you know. So it's like that kind of energy, like they're going to be all about you, you know. And so when you dive in, you have this person's baby, or you guys have a child together, and get married, there's going to be people having rumors because maybe this person has a reputation, and especially they have a reputation with your close friends, you know, and family. Like they know about this person, and they're just like, there might be rumors, there might be people like saying things. But you know, we had the Four of Pentacles here. Like this person completely changed. Their attitude, their behavior towards you, the way they support you changes. And so it's like you close yourself off from the world. Like, I know what I got. You know, I'm clear on what this relationship is, because this person has a lot of people talking about them. There could be just gossip. You know, this could be somebody that's literally in the limelight, and they have like these gossip TMZ and the shade room saying stuff that are not real. That kind of energy. Okay. So you have this energy. You know, like you don't care about all that because you already know what it is, you know. We also have this little TP. And like, this is just the energy of just like knowing that, yeah, that stuff happened. Okay, mom. Yeah, that stuff happened, sister. That happened, best friend. Yeah, that happened, you know, but it happens, you know, and people change, people evolve. And that's the energy. Okay. And you don't own them. You don't own their body. It's wrong that they didn't tell you what was up. You know, you guys were not on the same page. They weren't clear. They might have lied. That was wrong. But the act of what they did with their body, you don't own. It's like there's some type of that kind of energy that I'm feeling. We also have this. We are the weirdos. There's this energy. It says, we are the weirdos, mister. You know, that saying from The Craft. So I feel like there's this energy of like people not really knowing who your person is, and you really just know who they are. You know, there's also this pin. There's this energy of being goofy, being weird, but I'm also getting this this personality that people see, and then there's this like other personality behind your soulmate. And so you truly know who your person is, you know. And when you have this baby with this person, it like activates more of this energy of like understanding who this person is. They're going to reveal something that they keep hidden upstairs. Okay, they don't really talk about it a lot, you know, and you begin to understand why. Things become clear, you know. But I see a lot of travel with you and your person. I see you in a lot of like different areas of the world, and just doing a lot of traveling, you know. Okay. Yeah, stairs. I feel like, you know, we have the word stairs. This connection is going to be like going to elevate and get to a different level than where it is right now. We have light. I feel like you guys have experienced the dark, and once that apology comes in and that like forgiveness happens, things kind of go into a more lighter phase. And especially this person just sees the light, you know, when this thing happens to them. We have curious. So I feel like see, we have disease. So somebody might get sick. I literally feel that. I feel like someone getting sick and needing to be cared for physically, or something happens, you know, and like I feel like you guys are going to be in this like situation. I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like while you're dating this person, they might be still dating other people, but you guys are on the same page. It's not like you don't know what they're doing, you know, because we have the word friend here. And so I feel like there's this energy of like they reaching out to you because there's like you're one of their friends and they're the only one that you could like you came and you drop it because you care. You drop whatever you need to do and you go to them. You know, it's that kind of energy of like there's a big friendship here in this connection. Like this person is your, and then we have near, and I'm hearing near death experience, like someone almost dying and there was in the hospital and then they need somebody to be cared for. So something happens to your soulmate that changes them. They literally change from this situation, and it's because you were there to help them. You were always there. They realized that, like you were always there, and they were fooling around, you know, going around and around in circles, and they're done going around and around in circles with you. And then like this is the big highlight that the spirit really just wants to talk about this situation. So I am planning on doing more life with your soulmate and soulmate readings after this series, but that's really what they're highlighting here, that this is big. And then you're going to be traveling a lot, you're going to have a kid with this person. There's like having a home, but also like being in it alone, and then also just not being in it, being in other places of the world. It's that kind of energy. You guys are going to be traveling a lot with your soulmate. We also have girls, so like you might have a baby girl with this person. Yeah, that's it. Those are all the words. Oh, we have alive. We have the word alive here. So I feel like this thing is near death. And that could be it too, that this connection, you feel like me talking about it, you know exactly what kind of connection I'm talking about. Even if your person isn't in the limelight, that, you know, this is a general reading, of course, but it's like, you know who I'm talking about, and it's really, that relationship is dead, you know, like I would never be with that person again. Like, what? And they feel it. They're gonna come. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's almost dead, and then it's gonna come alive again. It's gonna reawaken between you and this person. Wow, number 2. I was not expecting that. That's really interesting. Let me know down below what you think about this reading. Yeah, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Peace. Alrighty. Number 3. We are finally here. You guys are the ones have picked Dream Lover Oil. Damn, you guys. Off of this oil, I can just feel the energy. There's going to be a very fantasy-like feeling with you and your soulmate. Okay, I did want to show all of the piles that I do offer 2 sizes of my oil. A small and a large. Okay. All right, I'm kind of moving slow. I'm going to anoint myself before we get in to the energies of your guys' life, you and your soulmate, with this Dream Lover oil, which smells so good. You know, it smells very feminine. I'm going to be completely honest. But my industry is dominated by women. I know that there are men out there that practice, you know, energy work, because that's what witchcraft, I call it energy work. That's what it is. It's energy work. It's working with the energies of yourself, your divine energy, and the energy outside of yourself. Okay, with God energy. But it does smell like feminine, very floral. It smells so good. And I was like thinking the other day, like, God, it smells so good, because I've been anointing myself throughout these all of these readings that I've been doing for the soulmates people out here. But I was like thinking the other day, like, I should probably make one that smells more like not so floral, you know, for the masculines. Sorry, someone texted me. Okay. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, number 3. I'm so sorry. Look, Dream Lover Oil. You picked this oil, and just off of the bat, I feel like off of this oil, this has been coming out. This came out for pile number 2. Okay. But I just feel like there's this fantasy element to your guys' relationship. It's very like, it's almost like a dream come true is what I want to say. Not just because it says dream lover, but I just feel like you're going to be building your dream life with your soulmate. It's like a fantasy. It's almost like, oh my God, I thought that like I couldn't ever have this. It's almost like whatever you like, honestly, whatever you ultimately prefer, like that dream life, it's going to manifest with your soulmate. That's really what I'm feeling. Like you guys are going to have this. Okay. So we also got sensuality. We know that there's going to be this authentic kind of energy, very real, very down to earth kind of energy that I'm feeling with you and your soulmate. You guys are going to be out in nature a lot. That's really what I'm feeling, picking up this card. I just feel like there's just you guys are going to be very truthful with each other. There's not going to be any kind of stepping out of the relationship. It's not going to be like you're going to be like wondering if this is your person. There's this energy of like right when you guys meet. So go ahead and check out how and when you meet your soulmate and see what happens between you, like how you meet them. But I feel like instantly you guys kind of just know. There's this element of like knowing right when you see them. There's, yeah, just having like this truth. It might be like an unspoken truth for a while, or it's like you guys instantly kind of speak about it. But there's just like this intoxicating feeling that I'm having the moment that you guys meet. But I feel like throughout your connection, there's going to be a very like real kind of element, very real, very, very truthful, but just real and grounded. Like it's something that grounds you into reality, though it feels very like fantasy is what I'm feeling. I feel like you guys are going to build your fantasy life. It's like whatever you want, the big home, the cars, the multiple children, or just like a simple life, whatever you think what your dream life is, you're going to manifest that with your soulmate. That's what I'm feeling. It's almost like when you sit there and you dream and you're just like, oh, that's too big of a dream, or that's just too good to be true. Nah, not for you, number 3. I feel like, and I'm not even hyping this up. Okay. Like, yes, number 1 and number 1 was also a really good reading, but number 2 was kind of a difficult, they had difficult transitions, like, because I keep it real. And I was just saying, I don't read fantasy, but I'm really feeling like I was telling them, I don't read fantasy. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I'm going to like really like, because your soulmate's not perfect. You're not either. Like, not every relationship is perfect. They're going to have their challenges. And number 2 had their challenges. But I really feel like there's this energy of like when it's all said and done, you're going to sit back as an old person with your soulmate. Oh, and your soulmate will, I don't know why. Well, they're saying it to me. It's like you're going to go into old age with your soulmate, but there's this energy of like your soulmate leaving into the next life, like dying before you. So it's like you guys build this beautiful life together and into your old age. And at this time, when I'm seeing this person like look out their window, or they're just like they're at their house, like outside though, or looking out a window outside, and they love the life that they built. It's like, wow, we really set out to build the life that we wanted. And we did it. But we have sensuality here. So there's this energy of being very fluid and very like, we also have grace here. So it's like you guys really move in sync with each other. I do feel like there's this pile of like, in this pile, there's this energy of like you guys having your very individual lives. You do this person does this, but you guys move together in sync. Not like number 1. Number 1 was also the really good, like dreamy, like what we want to hear when we hear about our soulmate. And yeah, people, not to say that they're not going to have challenges, because they did. But I really feel like they were meant to be on this like very, very parallel. You guys are not so parallel. And not to say that you guys are not going to be close to each other as you go through life, because I see that. But I feel like you guys have these big things that you're doing, your careers or projects or things that you just want to experience in life. And you guys are just kind of like in sync. You're doing this and your person's doing that. But there's like this graceful energy. It's going to be a very supporting kind of relationship. It's like you support their life and what they want to do, and they support you. It's that kind of energy that I'm feeling. Okay. So I'm going straight into this. I feel like I guess that's what all Spirit wants me to say about these. I just feel like it's very, the sensual energy. It's like, okay, it says pleasure here, physical pleasure. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of joy, a lot of like, it's just going to feel easy and very comfortable, and like, it's a pleasurable life because it's like what you've always wanted. I'm not getting a lot of sexual energy. Not to say that you're not going to have like the best sex with your soulmate. Go check out that video because I go deep into your guys' sex life. But there's this energy of just like being at ease and just content and leisure and pleasure because you guys are just both living your individual lives and are very happy. Okay, so let's get into the story. I'm going to lay out the story of what happens between you and your soulmate. Like in your story. So we have that card. Oh! Oh, okay, good. They all come out. Oh my God. Okay, let me move this over here. I'm reading the energies. Hold on, because there's a lot going on here. I feel like you guys are very, like you guys know both of you and your soulmate kind of know exactly what you want to do in life, how you want to be and how you want to do and what you want to do. You're going to move. You are going to move, or your soulmate is going to move. Like there's this energy. See, we have this. Sorry, I'm not showing you. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. I feel like your soulmate is not in the town where you are. You're either going to go like on vacation or you're going to move. There's some type of energy of like you going. So check out how and when you meet your soulmate, because I feel like that was also in one of the people were on vacation or something like that. But the energy is that you're going to be like, your soulmate is going to move into your town, or you're going to have to go somewhere and you meet them there, or you move somewhere and your soulmate is there. You guys live in separate places. Okay. And so there's this energy of like wanting to go and travel, wanting to go out. You could even just like, this could be the energy of like just leaving your home and going into town. That could also be the case as well. But I'm getting a big energy that your soulmate is not really where you are, like in the environment. They're in a different kind of area of the world. Okay. And you travel out, and it literally says doing this gives you the opportunity to grow and find love. Okay. And it's like, you're just in a moment. I feel like there's like this like kind of impulsive kind of energy too. Like, oh, I'm just going to go out. Like, it's not even planned. Oh yeah, let's go to Vegas. Oh, let's go to the islands or something like that. It's like, or let's just travel here. Let's go on a road trip, like a weekend road trip. It might not even be that far. It might just be into the next town, the next city. You know, that's kind of what I'm feeling with this pile. And it's very on a whim. And do you see this? Okay. This person is watching you. They see you come into this space wherever they are, and they see you. So it says honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it's important that we speak truthfully and a loving manner. So this is the dating phase that I'm feeling with you guys. I feel like you know, there's this energy of like getting to know each other, having some kind of like false mask, not being real with each other, and then needing to be truthful about how they feel. So there's a lot of games I'm feeling, but it's almost like there's this unspoken kind of energy between you and your soulmate. where you guys do feel, but there's this energy of needing to be real. Like, let's get real about this. That's what I'm really feeling. What is here? And somebody is like kind of reluctant to show themselves or fall in love. This woman has her back to them. So it's like almost like this person doesn't want to get into a relationship. So somebody might be prolonging actually getting into a relationship before it actually goes off. Okay. But there's an offer that comes in and it's like, let's just be real. You know, I'm just feeling like, I keep hearing that, like, let's be real. I feel like that's what this person is doing. And this person is like, well, you be real. You be real first. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. You guys are kind of playing games and not being truthful in a sense of like, yeah, I do feel for you. Like, I'm in love with you. I feel like these two people date, but they're not in a committed relationship quite yet. And it's like this back and forth kind of energy. And it's something about the energy that they're around, that they surround themselves with, that keeps them with this mask on. And it's like this person has had it and he comes in with an offer. And she's just like, oh, you're back? So there's this like, it could be like a long distance kind of energy where like you guys are away from each other. But then there's this offer of like, let's do this. Okay. And so I feel like, see, oh my God. See, there's this energy of like going back and forth, not being real. And then it's like, let's do this. I do feel for you. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys are like, I don't know if this person really loves me. I don't know if I really, like, if it's serious, you know, because you guys are both putting on a show. You guys are both being like, this person is not revealing herself either, you know? They both can't see each other truly. She's hiding most of herself from this person, and he's hiding too. He's so clothed. See all the clothes that he's wearing? And his mask, like, he's just, there's this energy of like not revealing each other. You guys struggle. This is your struggle. It's not that bad, but it's like, it's kind of like you guys just don't really know who each other really are until you guys make the decision to be like, yeah, I really do like you. Like, I do want to be in a relationship. Yeah, let's do this. So there's like this big shift in your guys' relationship where your guys, I feel like, yeah, somebody moves to your town. Someone says, okay, I'm going to move. I want to be closer to you. I want to have like real quality time, and it's not so far in between the times that we hang out with each other, so we can get to know each other, so this can grow. And somebody moves, either you or them, and you're in the same town, you're in the same, I don't really see living together quite yet, but they get a place, they buy a house, they get an apartment, or you do. And then look at this. This card says, love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth. So there's like an acknowledgement that they want to be around you all the time. They don't want to go back and forth. They're tired of it, because it's like, it's almost like I'm feeling like a double kind of life. Like they come and they visit you, or you visit them, because it's a long distant kind of energy that I'm feeling here. And truthfully, that's really what I'm feeling. Like there's a long distant kind of and it's not allowing people to really get to know each other, even if there is a lot of talking on the phone. You might have went through that phase and it's just dead now. It's like, I don't know, that's what I'm feeling. It's like somebody wants more. I don't really even feel like there's this, well, you guys both want more, but you guys make the decision. Somebody is like, you know what, I love her, and in order for this to really grow in the way that I want it to be, like I have to be closer to her, or I have to be closer to him for this to work, you know? And you make that decision. Do you see that? There's like a boat, right? Let me look at this card real quick. Yeah, there's like a boat that is like the voyage. That's that person coming, or that's you coming into there to be closer to them, so you guys can start to get to know each other. And it says love is all around, so it's like they want to be around you. And do you see this card? These are like all the memories that you guys begin to, like, it looks so beautiful. I feel like that's all your guys' energy of like getting to know each other, really spending time alone and dancing, and like, let me look at this. Yeah, there's just like so much going on in this card, like developing. and this is what you wanted. You wanted to really get to know this person. And I'm hearing like years. You guys don't really get married until years. I do feel like there is a marriage that happens, okay, because of this card here. This is literally a love that grows, like similar to pile 1. So if you feel resonant with that pile 2, go and watch that reading. But I feel like it's like this is something that like with changes, there's different seasons here that happens in this relationship, and you guys kind of grow together. I honestly feel like you guys have children, you have grandchildren, even great grandchildren before one of you pass away. I hate tapping into death, but that's really what they're saying. They want to just talk about that, but it's far in. You guys live a long life before this person, you know, you guys experience a lot with each other before one of you guys, see. And it's general. It doesn't mean that it's everybody in this pile. But it says the union of hearts. There's a connection of love that defies explanation. So it's like you guys just, it's a great love. It's like you don't even need to explain anything to this person, you know? But I feel like you guys go years, like I'm talking years before marrying each other, because it's just like, you don't need to explain it. It's like, you guys might be a pile that doesn't really care about marriage. Or there's a long time until you save money to get married, but you guys do get married. There's a lot of growth. So, do you see all those birds? Like a lot of people are going to come from you guys, like your family tree. All those birds are like your children, your grandchildren, their children. Like there is like a huge family that sprouts from you guys. That is really beautiful. I want to tap into more of the energy of like what actually really happens between you guys. More of this energy. Yeah, there's like, it's almost like in the beginning of this, story, after you guys meet, go check out that video. It almost feels like in the beginning of this story, it's like there's only one way of looking about it, It's almost like this person is stuck. Eight of Swords energy is like stuck energy, like, oh, nothing is moving in the way that I want it to. It's only going to work if I do it this way. And that's kind of the energy that I feel for you guys in the beginning, like after you guys meet and, begin to spend time with each other. But it's like off and on kind of energy. You guys are just like, this isn't going to work. Like, it's not going to work this way. You're being pulled in different directions that you don't really want to go in. Because it's like, I see that like, this is like you're dating, but it's not like committed. It's like, this is something that happens, like when you're like, they're still dating, you're dating people, and it's like, you're being pulled in all these other directions, but not really, but it's like, you're being pulled, but it's not like, you don't want to be with these people. And that's it, you get tired of that energy. And that's when things begin to change. There's some big change. It could be, what I'm also hearing for a lot of you guys is like, there is no one talks about it. No one says, oh, we're in a connection, right? And someone gets kind of fed up. Somebody gets really fed up with like being alone, and they literally have offers all over the place, like coming in all directions because they're beautiful, because they're fine. Like they're just wanted. They're very attractive. And that's what happens. That's what that tower is. Like, I'm hearing like a phone conversation with somebody, and it's like you go months, I'm hearing like you go months without seeing this person, your soulmate, and you're just like, well, I'm going to meet up with Ryan. I'm hearing Ryan, the name Ryan. Yeah, I'm going to meet up with Ryan or Mari. I'm hearing Mari. Yeah, Mari, and then they're like, who's Mari? And they're like, oh, it's just somebody that I met in class. It's somebody that I met in yoga or something. You met them. It's like another person, and it changes. It's like, what? I wasn't expecting that to happen, even though they're dating other people too, or you're dating other people too. And so then and the thing is with the 7, it's like, see how she's in her bubble? You see how she's in her bubble? It's like all these wands are coming at her. These are the offers. But she's in her bubble. It's like she doesn't even want to be bothered by these people. You know, she's preserving herself for somebody else because you really want your soulmate. And that's the change. That's really what I'm hearing. And then let's tap into this energy, all around us energy. This person makes the decision to move. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Drama. 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 Okay. Let's talk. So it's like there's somebody that doesn't want somebody to move. That moving might be a big problem to family, friends. I'm really getting family and friends, but again, on the bottom of the deck, it's the Judgment. So it's like it doesn't really matter. You're their soulmate. That's your soulmate. You're being drawn in that direction on a higher level, you know? So it's like there's going to be a lot of people like preventing you. Like, do you see the energy of this? It's like this person or these people, because I kind of see this card both ways, like this being the same person, just different different moments of time, but they're actually different people. I'm now noticing it. But I feel like it's like they're like struggling, like trying to get to, you know, it's like it might be a struggle because there's like this energy preventing, there's blockages and it's outside influences, you know. But then there, you know, somebody makes a decision, they make a decision to come, you know, it's like clear, you know, and then they're figuring out the how, the when, the why, you know. That's what the Queen of Swords, she doesn't do anything without knowing that, the how, the when, the why. She wants answers. She needs like clarity, you know, she needs answers. So it's like, they're like, okay, well, why do I want to do this? It's because I want to be closer to this person. You know, I need to be with them. I really want to be with them. And yeah, it's going to change my whole entire life. You know, it's going to change my whole entire life. Oh my God. I'm just, okay, Spirit. Okay. Okay, Spirit. It's just like, God. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting this story and it's kind of like, I want to say that it's like a, you know what it reminds me of? The Notebook. It really reminds me of The Notebook. Literally, that's probably like your story. And I want to watch that movie. I used to be such a hopeless romantic back in the day. And now all I watch is sci-fi and weird movies. But that was literally when I was a teenager. It was one of my favorite movies, like, you know, lovey-dovey movies. But it's like, okay, like that's your freaking movie. Like that's your life. Like you guys want to be together, then you make a decision and you just have this beautiful life with each other. You know, you go off and you live this beautiful life. I'm not sure how it goes in the movie, but like the way it ends kind of reminds me of your guys' ending, because Spirit is like literally telling me your guys' ending, which is odd. I don't really get a lot of that energy. So it's like it's really destined energy, you know, because the reason why I don't get it is because energy changes, timeline shifts and changes. But I feel like once you guys get on this timeline, it's like definite. There's like this definite kind of energy. Okay. Something makes, like, there's gonna be drama, you know, but somebody bosses up and just and like makes the decision that they know that they have to do. They might have to cut off certain people and ignore certain people just to do what they have to do, because it's like it's their dream. Like this is the star energy. This is like the wish come true. They know that if, you know, if they pass this up, it's like regret, you know. So they make a decision to, you know, and to come forward towards you, or you do to go towards them, like moving, going, living in a different country, living in a different town, city, somewhere, okay, country, and somebody makes an offer, and you see this girl, she's just like, she has all of these offers, right? And she's just like, I don't even want these people, you know. Like it's almost like I'm hearing like, you know, you're just, all these other people are messing with you, reaching out to you, but the one person that you want isn't really making moves, and then suddenly they make moves, you know. They make the move that needs to happen. And look at this, you guys. And I'm really feeling like it's your soulmate. I don't want to say that this is the viewer. That's not the energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling like it's you. So I feel like you guys, you get married. This is the marriage card, 4 of Wands. But before marriage, I feel like you guys have a lot of like fun. You guys explore, you travel. There's like a lot that goes on. You guys build careers, you write books, you begin to teach. One of you guys are like, or your soulmate is a professor, like a college professor. There's a lot of energy that I'm feeling, but it's like a full life of fun before you even have kids, kind of energy. But there's just like a lot of celebration, a lot of being with friends and traveling and having fun and like doing all these different experiences with each other. And then you guys have children. This is what I'm really feeling with this. And then you see how this person ages. There's this like energy of like building a really like fulfilling life with each other, you know, and having children, and then them having children, and then those children have children. That kind of energy is what I'm feeling here. And do you see this? I feel like this is you, number 3. I feel like your soulmate passes on. And I hate talking about this, you know, because it makes people feel weird, death. But hey, that's the message. Told you I'm not fake. I'm not gonna just not say something, but I feel like you're gonna have a fulfilled life with this person, and then they pass away, and then this is you going on another journey. And I just heard like you have another person out there, like you have 2 soulmates that are kind of like around this same energy, but so I would definitely watch another pile and just, if you want to explore, but you're going to live a really long life with this person. And this is like you in your old age though. This is you in your old age, and this person, your soulmate, has passed on. And I don't know why they're showing me this. This is like, they really want me to talk about this. It's like this person is happy. It's not sad. It's kind of like, wow, you know, they're not sad. They're ready for the next adventure, and like you're going, and this is like, again, you're in your old age, and you're gonna be like discovering new energy about yourself once this person kind of transitions into the next life, and you are without them, you know. And I'm hearing it's not like a freak accident or anything. It's something that's natural. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the next energy. I feel like I just know I don't feel like I need to pull any more of tarot, but I like these cards. I'm going to pull 1 or 2 from it, and then I'll pull from that, and then we'll get into it. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just not feeling like it's not a bad energy. Here's the 4 of Wands again. You guys are going to be traveling the country. I really feel that. Like, I feel like you guys are going to be flying around on airplanes, doing different, I even see a boat. Like you guys might even buy a boat and live like at sea. So cool. Yeah, I feel like this relationship is just gonna like kind of take over your life in a really good way, you know. I'm really getting like somebody travels for work, and one writes, like someone's a writer, and so like you're able to do and be around them and travel because you can write wherever. Like that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. Collaboration, partnership, like this is going to be the best partnership. And I think it's like you go through kind of like a period of healing after they're gone, and you kind of felt like you couldn't live without this person, and then they're gone and you kind of had to heal, you know. And then this is when you're healed. This is when you're finally healed, and you're ready to go on to the next adventure, you know, even if that's solo. But I'm also hearing, like, do you see how she's looking? Like you're meant to be with other people. You might help this person in their life, you know, and that's why you had to be there with them. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of like really big, heavy energy, but they're just saying like you're going to go and meet somebody else, you know, that you're meant to also be with and live the rest of your life with and out, you know. All right, so let's look into some of the things that you're going to be doing with your soulmate in your life. Make an altar. So I feel like you and I'm really getting somebody that travels a lot. Like, you're flying and then you guys stay in a house, like, you know, you stay in a house for like 4 months, and wherever you are, you kind of make that space your guys' space. I'm also seeing someone like buy or rent a boat, and you're like, for a year, you guys live at sea, and the little boat is like your home. I'm also seeing like an RV. So I'm just feeling like you guys are going to be traveling a lot. Okay. And like wherever you are, you just make it like your home. We also have watch a movie. I was literally feeling like somebody is like, they create documentaries. They're like a film director, like documentary director or something, or they're in film. That's really what I was feeling. And like somebody's a writer, or they do something where they can travel. They can do it while they travel. So there's like this energy also of just like watching a lot of movies with each other, of course, being cuddly, being just, you know, hanging out, a lot of that energy with your soulmate. This has been coming out a lot. And I feel like one of you guys could be an artist. Some of you guys could be an artist and you're able to do that. You do something with your hands. They do something with their hands for a career. And you're able to just, you know, travel the world and do all these different experiences away from your guys' home. I'm not even really seeing an actual home. You guys might not even have an actual home until you decide, okay, you know what? It's been like 15 years. Let's have kids. Or it's been 10 years, let's have a baby, and then you guys settle down. We have energy work. So I feel like this is a connection that's definitely allowing you to release things that were painful in life. You know, there's a lot of like realness, you know. Oh my God. A lot of sex. Okay. A lot of sex happening in this connection. And I'm seeing like you're just having sex in multiple places in the world. Yeah, like somebody can be a singer in the music industry. Check out the, you know, sex life with my soulmate video to hear about all of that sexiness. But I just see like it's a healing connection as well. Okay. But singing. You guys are going to be very vocal about your love. You guys are going to have like a song, like a love song that is like your song that you guys play whenever you go to like a bar and they have like a jukes box. You know, like you might have a like a band that you guys love to go and see. A lot of energy of like connecting with music and singing songs together, like karaoke kind of energy that I'm feeling. Connect with fire. I feel like you're gonna, you know, there's a passion. It's very passionate energy, but I feel like you guys could be going on camping trips a lot in your connection, or just like hanging out with friends outside. But I'm really feeling like camping in the desert. Like I'm just seeing people out in the desert with a fire going, and there's friends there. I feel like you guys really surround yourself with friends in this connection. We have positive affirmations. So I feel, and look what I have here, spend time with friends. I just feel like friends are going to be really like a big thing. Like there's this energy in the beginning where friends are like, you know, that's that pile, right? Okay, yeah. Like there's this energy of like friends like not agreeing with them moving, but once you guys are together and you go off and you live your life, it's like you guys kind of like find new friends, and you guys have old friends too, but there's just this energy of having a bunch of friends around you guys. We have positive affirmations, and I feel like you're like, it's going to be a very positive, uplifting kind of healing connection. You guys are always working on bettering yourself and loving yourselves, your individual selves. Okay, let's get into our charms. Okay, we have a cupcake here. So I feel like, you know, you're... okay. I was looking at this one pile and it just like Spirit's like showing me what it means, and it's kind of funny. This cupcake energy, I feel like there's going to be a really strong cupcake phase, like cupcaking it, talking on the phone and stuff. But it's like a lot of flirting. It's a lot of surface stuff. It's not really getting to know each other. You guys don't start to get to know each other until that somebody moves to your town. Some of you guys already, I'm hearing some of you guys already have met this person or in this situation where they live long distance. Okay. But there's a big cupcaking, like on the phone talking, or when you're in their town, you're like hanging out with their friends and they're kind of like with you, you know, talking to you and stuff. And it's just like you guys have that energy, but it's very surface. Okay. Ooh, watermelon. I feel like I heard right now, like during the summer, somebody's going to get pregnant. I don't know if that's like to your current energy that right now that we're like where you are right now and somebody in your life is going to get pregnant soon, or that's when you are going to get, it's like you guys are going to be away. That's what it is too. That's really strong for both. I feel like you're going to be away, like on vacation. You guys are going to be like, oh, look, we're living in Jamaica right now, you know, like we're living in Jamaica, or we traveled here because he's doing like a sea life documentary, and you guys are having lots of sex, you know, and you get pregnant. Like you are so fertile, and spirit, stop. Okay, they are like saying some really nasty things about the watermelon, the seeds and stuff. So it's like you're gonna get pregnant, like traveling the world, and then you have to kind of like settle down. They're like, okay, yeah, it's been 10 years, we've been traveling the world, I've seen all these places, you know, or you guys are just like traveled, you know, living a fun life, and you're just like, okay, yeah, it's time, I'm tired too. It's like you guys really work yourself to the bone, you and your soulmate. Like you guys both work really hard on your career, but I also feel like you guys are going to be just like traveling and doing all these things, and you guys really go right to the point to like right to the point. And you know the movie card, like watch a movie, like you guys really push yourself to the limit with the travel and experience things, parties, or like that kind of energy where you guys just you need time to recharge. That's what I'm feeling. And then you guys are just so lazy with each other, and you just relax and you hang out with each other and you recharge with each other. Okay. We also have the bullshit remover. So this is when in the dating phase that I was talking about, okay, it's just like you guys kind of got to remove the bullshit and be real with each other. Like, let's just be real. I like you a lot, and I don't want you dating anybody else. I don't want you to go out with Mari. Was that the name that I said? Mari or Ryan? I don't want you to be with Ryan, or I don't want you to be with, I'm hearing Sasha. I'm hearing Veronica. I'm hearing Amani. I'm hearing like these names. Like she's like, I don't want you to be with her. Like you're mine, you know, like there's that kind of energy as well. This, you know, there might be a lot of attitude in the beginning of the beginning phase of your guys' connection. There's a lot of planning. And I feel like this is like a date, but this is like planning, like, and you guys might be eating a lot. Like, oh, let's go to Italy, you know, like, let's plan a trip to Italy because I want to eat food there. Like, I want to eat some pasta there or something, you know, like, you guys are foodies together, and that's probably something that you guys do on your little vacations where you eat different types of foods. But it's like really you planning your trips a lot. And look, there's all this book energy. Usually I go straight to the book energy, and I always have something to say about it. That you guys are like bookworms, but I'm really feeling like there is somebody that writes, or that is going to fall into a career of writing books, poetry, or just writing stories. So if that is an aspiration of yours, number 3, some of you guys really play around with the idea or dream about having that idea. Oh, I have goosebumps. If some of you guys out here are wanting to write books and be a writer, be an author, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. Like it's all over my body right now. Like if you are wanting to write books for a living and that's like a dream, and I was feeling that energy in the beginning, like you guys are just like, I could never do that. Like really, Number 3, get to it. Start writing your story. And I don't know why I'm hearing What's that book called? I have it over there and I should just know it. And I'm saying this in all of my freaking readings, that I'm just so weird with names. And I think it's because like I'm on the spotlight and I'm like, what is it? You know, Child of Blood and Bone, duh. Okay, that book, I don't know why that's coming to mind, but I need to read it. I started reading it with my son and I was just like, this is kind of adult, so we had to stop it, but it was really good. Like, it was started to talk about some like adult things that I wasn't really ready for him to hear, but I'm hearing that book. Okay, anyways, I'm like really getting rambly, but I'm hearing that book for some reason. Like, you guys have like such a talent and you haven't realized it, or you have so many ideas that you can put into a book that is gonna like take off, you know? I'm also hearing like writing movies or writing TV shows. Like, you guys have really imagination. Okay. Um, oop. Here's this little Alice. Okay, so what I'm feeling is like you guys are going to really go on an adventure, like a crazy adventure. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're going to start writing. This person is going to get into theirs, or they're going to be doing something. They're going to be like making documentaries or filming, or they're like a photographer or something. And like, you guys are just going to be doing your thing, like making money, but it's not even about money. It's just like you guys are just going on this wild adventure. I don't really feel like a big, like, you guys will probably make a lot of money, but I'm feeling a lot of like just having a bunch of experiences that most people don't get to do. So definitely, if you're a writer, get on it. Number 3, I don't know why they're telling me to say that again. Let's see, what else, what other pins? Okay. We also have the mountain pen with the flags. So there's some challenges in your relationship that you guys are going to conquer. And this is probably you guys moving is probably one of them. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. There's like 2 flags. So there's like 2 points. I feel like you guys are going to settle. I think you guys are going to have 2 houses. Actually, that's really what's coming out. There's going to be 2 houses, or this could be like 2 relationships that I was talking about. Like, you guys actually have another soulmate that has this type of energy. Your soulmate might be older than you, and that's why they pass on. And then, you know, you have another 10, 15 years to go. And sorry, someone's knocking. You have another couple years to go, and so you just like kind of go on and spend the rest of your life, okay? Or another 15, 20 years or whatever, right? So we also have the heart with the ocean. And so I feel like you and your person just have this really deep life. And I'm also feeling like you guys love the ocean. You guys are going to love the ocean and be close to the ocean a lot. I'm just seeing somebody like writing a book on the beach. Like, they're off doing what they need to do and you're doing what you need to do. You're writing your next book, you know, and I'm really getting big vibes like that. I don't know why. Some type of writer. But also, this is a very deep, deep love. You guys are continually exploring each other in different aspects of your life. We also have this cocktail. So it's like, I feel like you guys are going to be going out for drinks a lot in the beginning. I feel like one of you guys are going to be like, I don't know, like, he's not a bartender, but there's this energy of like, this person just knows how to make so many good drinks. So they're going to know your drink and they're going to make your drink, or at the party, they're always making drinks for people, you know, and I'm kind of like seeing like somebody like that, you know, like, oh, you make the best drinks. Can you make them again? You know, like that kind of energy. You guys might be hosting a lot of people at your house or wherever you're staying at the time. You know, I feel like you guys have friends all over the world. Terrify. Okay, somebody is terrified to make that move, but they do it because they need to be close to you. You know, they want to keep you. We also have keep. It's like this energy where they need to keep you. They don't want to lose you. Okay. Oh my God, I'm hearing such nasty things with these things. Go and check out your sex life. You guys might be one of the kinky piles. We have stomach and bed. Like, I feel like there's this position that you guys love. Laying her on her stomach, that kind of energy, and hitting it from the back, that kind of energy. But I feel like the stomach, I feel like you guys are not going to know that you're pregnant for a long time. I feel like you guys are just carefree, traveling the world, doing your life, and then like suddenly, I don't even want to say you go like 4 months without knowing, but it's almost like you're oblivious until you start to look at your stomach in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. You know, you take a pregnancy and you're like, when was the last time I had my period? Oh my God, oh my God. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Like, you are just having a blast with your soulmate, living it up. You guys are just oblivious, careless, probably fucking all over the place. And then you're like you get out the shower, you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're just like, what? And then you just like realize like, I'm pregnant, you know, I haven't had my period in 4 months, or haven't had my period in 3 months. When was the last time? And you guys have just been traveling. Someone's freaking out because they've been drinking. Like, this is the kind of energy that I'm feeling and tapping into. We have booty. So this person loves your butt. They're going to be all over you. Just all over your butt. They love your booty. Yeah. We also have bed. And so I feel like you guys are going to be, oh my God, spirit. They say you guys are going to be breaking beds. Like, you guys are really freaky. And it's like not even your bed. It's like different beds that like in hotels and that's so funny. We have us. So like you guys are just, you know, you guys really are like, this is our life. Even though you guys are very separate individual lives, it's like you guys never do anything without consulting each other. That's kind of energy that I'm feeling with that. And then we have flower. This person is going to be gifting you flowers all throughout your relationship. It's kind of like I'm hearing like this person that's like, I want to be able to give you every single flower in the world. Oh my God, this is so crazy. That's literally what I heard. Like, I want to give you every single flower in the world. And like, you guys travel the world, right? So it's like you guys are in these different places and, you know, they go off, they do their thing. You're writing your book, or you're doing, you know, your article or something, or you're doing something with writing or communication or something. And you're just doing your thing. And then they come home and they're like, look, this is this kind of flower. And you guys look it up, you learn about it or something like that. It's like really cute. But even if it's not like that, they're always going to be gifting you things and gifting you flowers. And there's this energy of honoring someone and bringing offerings to somebody. So you guys are going to be like, you know, buying things for each other. We also have this question mark. And I just feel like multiple energies, like, you guys just don't know where you guys are going to go next. You know, like you guys are just all over the place once you guys, you know. It's almost like you guys get into a relationship, they move to your town, and then you're just like, maybe you guys fall into your careers and you're just like, well, let's work from the road. Let's like work like all over the place, you know, like we don't have to settle down at a certain place, you know. And then I'm also feeling like when this person passes, Spirit keeps trying to tell me that, like, when this person passes, you're going to be like, well, what next? You know, like, there's this unknown feeling, like, I've just lived the greatest, you know, life, and what do I do now, you know? And I really feel like it's a quiet life for you after that. Like, it's just like you're going to settle down, and then it's like you live, you got to tap into that soulmate's life. It's like you go off and you find somebody else. Like, you see this person, I keep looking at her. She's like, what next? You know? And she goes maybe back to her hometown and she settles down, and then you meet somebody else and you have like a quiet life with them, you know, and they join the family and, you know, all that stuff. I just like, it's just weird. So weird. Was not expecting that. That is your reading though. Number 3. Are you excited about this life with your soulmate? Let me know down below. and I will see you in the next reading. Peace.